Thanks for watching. These are our ideas, our thoughts on these techniques. One thing we really want to make sure is that you know that we're not telling you that anybody else is wrong or anything else is incorrect. We are studiers, we are trainers, we are students, disciples, if you will, however you want to put it. We just really enjoy the martial arts and want to train and grow together with you. And these are our thoughts on how these techniques can be used. Again, there's millions. There's so many different arts. There's so many different styles. There's so many different lineages. And these are just some of the ways we like to use these tools. And hope you enjoy learning with us. And we'll keep sharing our thoughts and ideas. Please share yours with us as well. We enjoy growing together with others. Thank you for your time. Enjoy and train well. Okay, so again, we're doing this motion. We're doing these movements, this center level block, that action that happens all the time. A lot of times wrist grabs are something that people go through in basic self-defense tips and ideas. So when the wrist is grabbed, again, this circle, I'm gonna come up, maybe swipe. There's that top hands movement. Bottom hand is gonna come around, right? So it's the same movement, swipe up. I don't need a bunch of different movements. Here, I can even step back, get that out of that grip a lot simpler. If he's really gripping, I mean, he's gonna grip real tight. Just coming up and a little bit of a tap just distracts enough. It doesn't take a lot. It's not the movies. You know, this isn't for flash and awe. You know, it's for simplicity and everyone can do it. Is the idea. So we want you to understand that it really doesn't, me just flicking at his eyes makes him go, ooh, I can feel his hand loosen up just from that. And sometimes people will grip tighter because you shock something. It's understandable. It is not me lifting my arm. I'm not doing this. I actually hug my elbow to my body and turn. Right? So it's not me lifting my arm. It's me twisting in a circle. Right? I can use my body weight to pull out of that hand. Okay? Makes sense? If we're getting a cross grab, this cross grab meaning it's the same arm grabbing across. It could be beside me too, but I'm thinking about where's that thumb and what hand is he using. And I can feel that the more I train, I'll just kind of know. So from here, I'm going to swipe up with this arm, circle around. This puts him in a really bad spot. Most of the time, what happens is we'll practice here and then a punch of some sort. So if we're thinking about stepping back and punching, stepping back, punching, stepping forward, punching, that motion isn't always just a punch, right? And a lot of us know this, but again, those of us who don't train all the time, these are really simple movements to help you get out of a dangerous situation. So swiping up towards the eyes, I'm going to bring this back here. Instead of a punch, I'm just going to open my hand up and hit that elbow so it helps push that off. The elbows don't like bending backwards, if we haven't noticed that. So this comes up. There's my punch. And again, here's that other motion, right? So this comes up. I'm going to pull that hand down. Now, if I continue a little more advanced, I'm going to come up and grab as I pull down. Now I've got this nice lock here, right? And we can do other things with our leg, kicking, whatever, kicking, stomping, kick him in the face, knee, whatever. But I'm going to focus on just getting out of the situation first. We'll do it on the other side. This comes in, he's grabbing. Now, this is always the danger because they're probably coming in to punch me or whatever. So if I'm thinking simply like he's going to come up and punch me, even just that motion, circling in and reaching out towards the other hand, it's really hard for us to think about two actions at the same time. So as he's punching, he's no longer really thinking about this arm too much. He's thinking about hitting me in the face. So when our minds divide, it's easier to take over one aspect versus the other. Now I got to train a lot, so I'm not all over the place and freaking out while somebody's really trying to hurt me too. That's a whole nother series. So this comes in again. I'm going to swipe. If he hasn't swung at me yet with the other hand, I'm going to come out here, bring this up. Again, it's not here, not this. It's inside my body. I take the center of my body where the zipper on my jacket is, and I come across that and then turn myself. Here's my punch to that elbow. Pull that other arm back. This is very strict movement. One of the things I always advise any of my students is do the technique proper. Do the technique fully. It works. Then we can understand better and easier. Well, if I adjust just this little thing and still do the technique properly, they work very, very well. I'm not doing anything fancy. He's not gripping me lightly. It's not just letting me go. I'm stepping. Here's my movement. Again, here's my center block. I'm in a nice low posture. I've got balance. I've moved his arm up. I'm going to pull this back as I strike. If we make that fancier, it's going to come up and down instead of just coming back to my hand. Again, we'll add layers in as we go. We're trying to do a series for you here just on tips that we find are very effective and useful. And this is how these movements in karate work and go together. So, like. Yeah.
Good. I'm good.
We're expecting that one. Again, we can actually hit you. So that's good too.